Hello everybody, hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. Do me a favor before we get into the story. I need you to subscribe to my channel. So tap on that subscribe button, not the red one in front of me, but the black and white one below this video. Tap on that. Tap on that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. If you like the video, tap that like button and leave me a comment in the comment section. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm coming back at you guys with a theory on our Idaho 4 student who took away the lives of 4 young Idaho State University students much too soon. His name is Bryan Khoberger. By now I'm sure that everybody knows his face when they see it, because it's been all over the news after he was picked up in his home state of Pennsylvania. Could this be the face of a serial killer? He's not very intimidating to look at, but we've seen people with much more innocent faces than his that turned out to be serial killers. Let me give you a couple of names. The Golden State Killer, Joseph James D'Angelo, from back in the day. He don't look like the face of a killer. Then our next candidate, Dennis Rader, the BTK killer. Looks like a businessman. He don't look like anybody who would be out committing crimes or doing horrible things to people, but we learn different. The face of John Wayne Gacy. Now, who don't remember John Wayne Gacy? The fellow that dressed up as a clown and was good to his mother. Nobody would never have suspected him of anything like that. And the one that Bryan Khoberger reminds me of the most, Ted Bundy. And I'll get into why I say that later. But yes, all these are the faces of serial killers. Now, Bryan has been arrested for being a suspect in the killing of these 4 young people who were students at Idaho State University. Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, as well as their 2 friends and roommates who were in the home at the time, Xana Canoodle and Ethan Chapin. All were together in the wee hours of the night, sleeping in their beds, when it's alleged that Bryan Khoberger came into the home and took them away from their families and crossed them over into the spirit world. An investigation was conducted back in Idaho, and there were many clues. They said that there were over 19,000 responses that they had to make to different calls and messages that had come in. The FBI followed up on these leads. They worked diligently 24 hours a day to bring home the person responsible for the lives being lost. Now guys, seriously, look at that face. That's not the face that you would put with someone that could possibly commit heinous crimes as the one that was committed against these young students who were just starting their lives. He himself looked like a schoolboy. And I said earlier that out of all of the killers, the serial killers, that I would relate him more to Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy had a innocent little baby face, just like he has. One could easily learn to trust him and think that with that innocent face, that he would not have a mean-spirited bone in his body. And all is alleged, because in this country, everyone is considered innocent until proven guilty. And he has been accused, and he is a suspect, and he has been to court and arraigned, and he's about in the process of being extradited from Pennsylvania back to Idaho to stand trial for the heinous crime. And he says that he is not guilty of this crime. Now, let's look at some of the others. This is Dennis Rader, the BTK killer, abbreviation from his own words of blind, torture, kill. He is alleged to have killed 10 people in 10 years. And he was actually apprehended February 25th, 2005. Now, to look at Dennis Rader, I would see him as an insurance man or a bank branch manager. I would never see him as someone who could harm anyone. Then next, guys, let's take a look at Joseph James D'Angelo. Now, I look at him, and what I see is a little old man. He looks like he might be a little bit mean, you know, set in his ways and old. But this man is convicted for 13 murders. They have him listed as 51 rapes and 120 burglaries. I would never, ever for a moment think that this man was capable of any of that, because it looks to me like he probably need help tying his shoes. And next is the face of Theodore Ted Bundy, who is the one that I'm most reminded of when I look at Bryan Khoberger, because Ted Bundy was highly intelligent. He was a law student, and he has that handsome face that could attract anybody's attention. And he had many, many women who were interested in him. And from the way he operates, he is said to befriend women, approach them and say that he was injured or hurt and he needed help of some kind, and get them to his car and throw them in, and then take them home and do horrible, horrible, horrible things to them. And he is accused of many crimes that were committed that they know of between the years of 1974 and 1978. It is said that they have 20 confirmed victims that they can prove that he killed, and he confessed to 30. And they are also saying that he is a suspect in 36 more killings. And it's believed that he probably committed many, many, many more than that. And he also was in a relationship with several women and had a wife and also had a little girl. It is said that he would have turned out to be a brilliant lawyer, and during the time that he was being tried for his crimes, he even decided to be his own defense attorney. Although he still was convicted, he represented himself in the courtroom, and he did it with intelligence. Highly educated, innocent smile, just like Bryan Khoberger, who also was highly educated. He received a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and went on to pursue a master's degree also in criminal justice at DeSales University in Pennsylvania. And he was in Washington State College pursuing a PhD at the time of the crossing over of the 4 Idaho State University students. They're trying to figure out what link he could possibly have had to the students, because to everyone's knowledge, none of them appear to have known him. They also saying that there was a possibility that he may have seen the girls out and about, or possibly had come in contact with at least 1 or 2 of them at a vegan restaurant where 2 of the students were employed. And they are saying that there were times that they were in their company, but no one knew if they had officially met in some capacity or had any type of interactions or friendships. But it's now being alleged that Bryan Khoberger is the one that is being tried for the possibility of being responsible for this heinous crime. And guys, as I said before, he has an innocent face. And to me, to look at him, I would never think that he was thinking anything except having fun, getting to know people, and getting his education. Even his family is shocked because they're saying that this is totally out of character for their son, and that they support him fully during the process of his extradition and during his court case. So guys, take a look at who is now being accused, and leave me your comment in the comment section letting me know what you think of this face. When you look in this face, do you see someone who you think was a serial killer? Would you trust him to help you if you were broke down on the side of the road? Would you actually help him take baggage home, or help him put bags in the car if he was hurt and asked for help? I myself am not a trusting person, but I think that probably if he came and said that he needed help putting his groceries in the trunk of his car, I would give him a hand just because he has an innocent face. But at either rate, guys, this takes you back to that old saying that you can't judge a book by its cover. And on that note, guys, thank you all for coming. If you've not been able to subscribe to the channel at the beginning of the video, you have the opportunity to do so now. Please like and subscribe for me. Hit that black and white subscribe button. It should be at the bottom of your video. Tap on that notification bell so you can be alerted when updates come. If you like the video, hit that like button, and always leave me a comment in the comment section, because I'm always curious, guys, as to what you're thinking, and I would really like to know what you guys think of this innocent face. Do you see the face of a serial killer? Or do you see the face of an upcoming businessman that should be having a successful career? At either rate, leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think, guys. Thank you so much for coming. You know I got much love for you. And again, please hit that like and subscribe button, and also tap on that notification bell and leave me a comment. Thank you, guys. You know I got much love for you. Smooches to you.